In recent years, Japan has experienced a remarkable transformation in its naval capabilities, marked by the resurgence of aircraft carriers. Once restrained by post-World War II disarmament agreements, Japan has emerged as a significant maritime power in the Indo-Pacific region. As regional tensions rise and security dynamics evolve, Japan has spent billions developing carriers that play a pivotal role in safeguarding national interests and contributing to regional stability. Join us as we explore the Japanese billion-dollar aircraft carrier that is finally ready for action. Japan boasts a $4.2 trillion GDP, making it the world's third-largest economy behind only the United States and China. Despite its economic might, Japan has historically chosen to limit its influence and not assert itself as a major world power. However, recent events, including China's growing assertiveness and territorial claims in the South China Sea, have caused Japan to reconsider its position. Japan is rapidly expanding its military capabilities, anticipating the possibility of conflict with China in the heavily disputed South China Sea, which encompasses an area of approximately 1.3 million square miles. The South China Sea is an important region for its rich fishing grounds, vast oil reserves, and high volume of global shipping traffic. China's territorial claims in the South China Sea deviate far beyond international norms, and their enforcement through naval maneuvers, island-building activities, and the establishment of military facilities has raised concerns among neighboring nations and the international community. As a result, China's naval modernization, including its advanced fleet of destroyers, cruisers, submarines, and aircraft carriers armed with cutting-edge missiles, has been a focal point of international attention. The Chinese fleet of Type 055 destroyers, characterized by their advanced missile capabilities, radar systems, and formidable combat abilities, significantly bolsters its naval presence in the South China Sea. Complementing these are the cruiser fleets that possess long-range missiles and advanced command and control systems. China's naval expansion extends beneath the surface, with investments in both conventional and nuclear-powered submarines. The Type 093 and Type 094 nuclear submarines have helped China extend its naval reach and enhance its second-strike nuclear capabilities. Additionally, the Type 039A Yuan-class conventional submarines, known for their advanced sonar systems and quietness, are formidable underwater assets. The burgeoning aircraft carrier program, marked by the Liaoning and the domestically built Type 001A Shandong-class carrier, is perhaps the most conspicuous symbol of its naval ambitions. These carriers, equipped with fighter jets, early warning aircraft, and anti-submarine warfare helicopters, enhance China's power projection capabilities. These naval vessels are armed with cutting-edge anti-ship and anti-aircraft missiles, including the potent DF-21D carrier killer missile. Its naval aviation capabilities, including carrier-based fighter jets like the J-15 and future developments like the FC-31, ensure the versatility of its carriers as formidable combat platforms. China's assertive territorial claims in the South China Sea have led to disputes with neighboring countries, including Japan, Vietnam, the Philippines, and Malaysia. The presence of advanced naval assets in these contested waters raises tensions and increases the potential for maritime incidents. Furthermore, China's maritime claims, such as constructing artificial islands and establishing air defense identification zones, challenge the principles of freedom of navigation and overflight, which have drawn international criticism and raised concerns over potential confrontations or miscalculations. The South China Sea has become a focal point of strategic competition between the United States and China. The U.S. presence in the Indo-Pacific region, including freedom of navigation operations and alliance-building efforts with regional partners, has heightened tensions and increased the potential for unintended escalations. Recognizing the evolving security landscape, Japan has committed to significant military spending. In fiscal year 2024, Japan requested a budget of $52.9 billion, the highest in its history. Over the next 5 years, Japan plans to invest approximately $307 billion in its military, more than 250% higher than the spending of the previous 5 years. Understanding Japan's recent foray into aircraft carrier development requires an examination of the historical context and policy shifts that laid the groundwork for this transformation. Japanese interest in naval aviation dates back to the early 20th century. Japan experimented with seaplane carriers during World War I, marking the initial steps toward carrier-based aviation. The early developments in naval aviation laid the foundation for Japan's future aircraft carriers. Japan's first ventures into naval aviation involved seaplane carriers like the Wakamiya and Wakataka. These ships were designed to launch seaplanes for reconnaissance and scouting missions. The Hosho holds a special place in the annals of naval history as Japan's first aircraft carrier. Commissioned in 1922, it represented a significant leap in naval technology and doctrine for Japan, marking the beginning of a new era in maritime warfare. In this essay, we will delve into the fascinating story of the Hosho, exploring its design, capabilities, contributions, and enduring legacy. With a length of 168 meters and a displacement of 9,194 tons, the Hosho was relatively small compared to later aircraft carriers, reflecting the early experimentation with carrier designs. It featured a flight deck accommodating around 15 aircraft and a below-deck hangar for storage and maintenance. The ship's propulsion system consisted of geared turbines, ensuring a top speed of 25 knots. The Hosho was initially equipped with Mitsubishi 1MF and Gloucester Sparrowhawk aircraft, launched via a compressed air catapult system. This pioneering vessel demonstrated Japan's commitment to naval aviation and served as a platform for testing various aircraft and operational concepts. The ship's primary missions included reconnaissance, scouting, and supporting fleet actions. While the Hosho did not participate in significant combat operations during its service, it was critical in advancing Japan's naval aviation capabilities. It facilitated training for pilots, enabling them to hone their skills in launching, recovering, and navigating aircraft from a carrier deck. This training proved invaluable as Japan expanded its carrier fleet and conducted operations in the Pacific during World War II. The Hosho underwent several modifications during its service life. In 1934, it received an upgrade to its flight deck, which was extended to enhance aircraft handling. Additionally, a crane was installed to assist in aircraft recovery. These modifications reflected Japan's commitment to improving carrier operations and preparedness. It was a trailblazer, setting the stage for Japan's development of larger and more advanced aircraft carriers, such as the Akagi and Kaga. These carriers would play crucial roles in Japan's early successes in the Pacific theater during World War II. The Hosho served Japan's Imperial Navy for nearly 2 decades. However, by the late 1930s, it was considered obsolete compared to newer carriers. After being decommissioned in 1942, it was converted into a training vessel and later used for other auxiliary roles. Tragically, the Hosho ended in 1946 when American forces scuttled it as part of post-war disarmament agreements. The Akagi and Kaga, 2 of Japan's most iconic aircraft carriers, played important roles during the early years of World War II, symbolizing Japan's naval prowess and ambitions in the Pacific. Commissioned in the late 1920s, the Akagi and Kaga were part of Japan's ambitious naval expansion and modernization efforts. They highlighted Japan's commitment to carrier-based aviation as a central component of its military strategy. The Akagi and Kaga were massive vessels, with a length of 855 feet and a displacement of over 38,000 tons each. They were originally constructed as battle cruisers, but converted into carriers in the 1930s. These conversions included the addition of flight decks, hangars, and other facilities necessary for aircraft operations. Each carrier could accommodate approximately 90 aircraft, including fighters, bombers, and reconnaissance planes. Both carriers were instrumental in Japan's early victories in the Pacific. They played key roles in the surprise attack on Pearl Harbor in December 1941, launching waves of aircraft that significantly damaged the U.S. Pacific Fleet. The success of this operation marked a turning point in naval warfare, emphasizing the potency of carrier-based air power. The Akagi and Kaga participated in several critical battles in the Pacific theater. They were part of the First Air Fleet, or Kido Butai, a formidable carrier strike force that spearheaded Japanese naval operations. The carriers played pivotal roles in the battles of the Coral Sea and Midway in 1942. The latter engagement, often considered the Pacific War's turning point, saw both carriers lose. The Battle of Midway, fought in June 1942, was a defining moment for both carriers. The Akagi, Kaga, and the carriers Soryu and Hiryu faced a determined American force. During the battle, American aircraft relentlessly targeted the Japanese carriers, resulting in the catastrophic destruction of the Akagi and Kaga. The loss of these carriers and their aircraft severely affected Japan's naval capabilities. After their loss at Midway, the wreck of the Akagi was discovered in 2019. A testament to the enduring interest in these historic vessels. The Akagi's rediscovery renewed discussions about potential preservation efforts or a museum dedicated to its memory. Although the Kaga's wreck was also found, both carriers lie at considerable depths, making large-scale recovery efforts challenging. In the aftermath of World War II, the Japanese Empire surrendered in 1945 and was stripped of its carrier fleet as part of the Allied occupation. Japan was forbidden from maintaining offensive military capabilities. During this period, the country focused on rebuilding its economy. Japan established the MSDF that same year, initially focusing on coastal defense. The MSDF was instrumental in maintaining maritime security during the Cold War. The 1950s marked Japan's resurgence in naval aviation, although initially it centered around anti-submarine warfare rather than traditional aircraft carriers. Japan's focus on ASW operations led to the development of helicopter carriers like the Restrained class. These ships carried ASW helicopters to combat the Soviet submarine threat. In the late 20th century, Japan developed light aircraft carriers, such as the Hyuga class, equipped with helicopters and vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. The Izumo-class carriers, comprising the JS Izumo and JS Kaga, stand as Japan's most significant foray into modern aircraft carriers. Initially designed as helicopter destroyers, these vessels have undergone a substantial retrofitting to accommodate the advanced F-35B short takeoff and vertical landing aircraft. The Izumo-class carriers are colossal vessels with a total displacement of approximately 27,000 tons. Their impressive size, measuring 814 feet in length and 125 feet in width, provides ample deck space for aircraft operations. This generous displacement allows for increased stability in rough seas, ensuring the carriers can operate effectively in the dynamic maritime environments of the Indo-Pacific. While originally intended for helicopters, these carriers have been adapted to house up to 28 aircraft, primarily F-35B STOW-VL fighters. This enhances Japan's power projection capabilities and extends its reach in the Indo-Pacific region. The ability to carry many aircraft allows for a diverse range of mission profiles, from air superiority to strike missions. The carriers have advanced aircraft handling systems, including elevators and lifts, to facilitate efficient movement between the flight deck and the hangar below. This ensures quick turnaround times during operations, a critical aspect of carrier-based aviation. The elevators can transport fully armed and fueled aircraft, streamlining the launch and recovery processes. The flight deck of the Izumo-class carriers boasts heat-resistant coatings and markings to accommodate the unique needs of F-35B operations. These markings aid pilots during takeoff and landing, which is crucial for STOVL aircraft. Additionally, the flight deck is equipped with arresting gear, allowing for safe and controlled landings of F-35B aircraft, even in adverse conditions. A combination of 4 General Electric LM2500 turbines powers these carriers, delivering a staggering 112,000 horsepower. This robust propulsion system enables the ships to reach speeds of up to 30 knots, allowing for rapid deployment and flexibility in responding to regional contingencies. The power output of these engines is a testament to the carrier's agility despite their size. The carriers feature state-of-the-art air traffic control systems, including the Joint Precision Approach and Landing System, to support complex flight operations. This technology aids in the precision landing of aircraft, enhancing overall safety and efficiency. JPALS works with the F-35B's advanced avionics to ensure precise landings, even during adverse weather conditions. While their primary mission is aircraft deployment, the Izumo-class carriers are not defenseless. They are armed with 2 6-barreled Mark 15 Phalanx close-in weapon systems and 2 REM-116 RAM surface-to-air missile launchers with 11-cell RAM missile magazines. These defenses protect against airborne threats, including anti-ship missiles and enemy aircraft, ensuring the carrier's survivability in contested environments. The adaptability of these carriers allows for versatile mission profiles. In addition to their role as aircraft carriers, they can support search and rescue operations, patrol territorial waters, and safeguard Japanese sovereignty in the region. Their versatility makes them valuable assets in peacetime and conflict, allowing Japan to respond to various maritime challenges. Japan has ambitious plans for the future modernization of the Izumo-class carriers. This includes enlarging the bow shape to enhance flight deck capabilities, upgrading hangar elevators, and expanding fuel, weapons, and storage of spare parts. These modernization efforts aim to ensure the carriers remain at the forefront of naval aviation technology, adapting to emerging threats and operational requirements. The introduction of these carriers has significant regional strategic implications. Japan's strengthened naval capabilities, bolstered by the Izumo-class carriers, reinforce its commitment to regional security and stability, particularly in light of the evolving dynamics in the Indo-Pacific. These carriers symbolize Japan's evolving maritime strategy and its role in promoting regional stability. They contribute to deterrence by reassuring Japan's allies and partners, while communicating to potential adversaries that Japan is prepared to defend its interests and uphold international maritime norms in the Indo-Pacific region. But these carriers are only some of what Japan has prepared to defend its waters. Japan's recent effort to protect its borders has led to the construction of the Maya-class destroyers and the Taige-class submarines. The Maya-class destroyers, a formidable addition to Japan's naval arsenal, represent the country's commitment to maintaining maritime security and projecting power in the Pacific region. These technologically advanced warships boast various features and functionalities that place them globally among the top-tier naval vessels. In this essay, we will delve into the 10 key aspects that make the Maya-class destroyers a formidable force to be reckoned with. The Maya-class destroyers are equipped with the state-of-the-art Aegis combat system, an integrated naval weapons system capable of simultaneously defending against air, surface, and subsurface threats. This sophisticated radar and missile system provides unparalleled situational awareness and air defense capabilities. These destroyers are versatile in their roles and capable of engaging in anti-air warfare, anti-surface warfare, and anti-submarine warfare. This multi-purpose functionality ensures that they can adapt to a wide range of operational scenarios. The Maya-class destroyers are equipped with the FCS-3A active electronically scanned array radar, which enhances target detection and tracking accuracy. This radar system significantly improves their ability to engage threats effectively. These destroyers feature a VLS that can accommodate a variety of missiles, including the SM-6 for AAW and the Type 90 ship-to-ship missile for ASUW. The VLS provides flexibility and rapid response capabilities for engaging multiple threats simultaneously. With their advanced ASW capabilities, the Maya-class destroyers have bow-mounted sonar and a towed array sonar system. These technologies allow them to detect and engage submarines at extended ranges, which is crucial for maintaining maritime security. These destroyers are equipped with advanced command and control systems, including the cooperative engagement capability, which enables real-time sensor data sharing with other friendly units. This feature enhances the overall effectiveness of joint operations. The Maya-class destroyers incorporate stealthy design elements, including reduced radar cross-section and infrared signatures, to minimize their detectability by hostile forces. This makes them more survivable in modern naval combat environments. The Maya-class destroyers are built with adaptability in mind. Their modular design allows for easy integration of future systems and technologies, ensuring they remain at the forefront of naval warfare for years. The second addition to their military arsenal was the Taige class. These submarines represent a new era in Japan's naval capabilities, combining cutting-edge technology, stealth, and versatility to maintain maritime security and contribute to regional stability. This class of submarines, led by Taige herself, marks Japan's commitment to safeguarding its territorial waters and contributing to global peace efforts. The Taige-class submarines incorporate advanced stealth technology, making them incredibly difficult for adversaries to detect. These stealth features include a hydrodynamic design, anechoic coatings, and vibration damping materials to reduce their acoustic signature and increase their ability to operate undetected. Equipped with state-of-the-art sonar systems, these submarines detect and track enemy vessels, providing a significant advantage in intelligence gathering and anti-submarine warfare operations. Their sonar systems are capable of long-range detection and classification of underwater targets. The Taige-class submarines boast impressive endurance thanks to their advanced lithium-ion batteries. These batteries offer extended submerged operations and faster recharging, reducing the need for frequent resurfacing and enhancing their overall stealth capabilities. These submarines have increased payload capacity, allowing them to carry various mission-specific payloads, including torpedoes, mines, and unmanned underwater vehicles. This versatility enables them to adapt to a wide range of mission profiles. The Taige-class submarines are designed for multifunctional missions, including ASW, intelligence gathering, reconnaissance, and surveillance. Their adaptability ensures they can respond to evolving security challenges effectively. A sophisticated integrated combat management system forms the backbone of these submarines. It seamlessly integrates data from various sensors and systems, providing a comprehensive picture of the underwater battle space and facilitating rapid decision-making. The Taige-class submarines have silent propulsion systems, reducing noise emissions and enhancing their stealth capabilities. These propulsion systems enable them to approach and engage targets covertly. To ensure the well-being and efficiency of the crew during extended missions, these submarines feature improved crew accommodations, advanced automation systems, and enhanced ergonomics. This focus on crew comfort is vital for maintaining peak operational readiness. Japan's commitment to international security and cooperation is evident in the Taige-class submarines, which incorporate advanced technologies and benefit from international collaboration. This collaboration strengthens alliances and contributes to a more stable maritime environment. The Taige-class submarines are crucial to Japan's overall maritime security strategy. They enhance Japan's ability to protect its territorial waters, uphold international maritime norms, and contribute to regional stability in the Indo-Pacific region. Seeing how rapidly Japan's navy is growing, China has closely monitored Japan's carrier development, expressing concerns about its impact on regional stability. Japan's carriers are seen as a counterbalance to China's expanding naval presence in the South China Sea. Japan's carriers reinforce its position in territorial disputes, such as the Senkaku Islands, where China also asserts its claims. The carriers provide a means to assert sovereignty and protect Japan's interests in contested areas by actively engaging in regional security cooperation and participating in joint exercises and maritime patrols with allies and partners. Its carriers facilitate cooperative engagement, improving interoperability and crisis response capabilities. The U.S.-Japan alliance remains a cornerstone of regional security. Japan's carriers complement the U.S.'s naval capabilities, reinforcing their commitment to upholding international rules and norms in the South China Sea. Given that aircraft carriers are basically for assault operations, Japan's carrier development can be misunderstood or misinterpreted by other nations, necessitating transparent communication of its intentions. Japan must reinforce its commitment to a peaceful and security-focused role in the Indo-Pacific. Thank you for watching. While you are still here, click the link on your screen to check out more of our videos. See you there.